When I go Vietnam, it's 7 days, so I'm gonna make like 1.5. Plus they pay flights and they pay my hotel, 5-star hotel. Oh, all food is included as well. 3, 4, 5, 10 meals a day. They've got a staff canteen. Just go there and load. It's like waiting for the guy, dude. It's crazy, man. That's a cool experience. You must go. You should check it. And we watched June.
I was just about to ask you, bro. Have you seen it? Did you watch the first one?
Yeah, sick,
Bro.
bro.
Such cool movies.
The second one is dope, bro.
Unbelievable.
Dope.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
I'd say better than the first.
Yeah, exactly.
That's very surprising,
Yeah.
bro. It never really happens. That.
Never happened.
But that was a very, very cool movie, bro.
Very cool movie. Brew 40x. Because like when the worms start coming, and they put that thing starts hitting you on your ass. And you like, bro, you feel it. And then when the worm comes, your whole seat jerks forward like this. And you're like, what the fuck? Because you got to strap it. Like, bro, it's crazy. Go and watch it. Like, 40x. Sick. Bro, then they've got this other theater where you have a full-on bed. It's a bed.
I've seen that, bro.
Bro, next to the bed, there's like a cabinet, open it, it's got like waters, chilling. Bro, full-on blankets. Oaks are sleeping. It's like, fucking hell. Bangkok is next level city, bro. Smash it. And bro, the thing is, it's empty. They took me in there. The movie was playing. One bed in the corner. Everything else empty. Like I don't know, 15, 16 beds empty. So for sure you can, bro. For sure. And now 40x with the vape pen. Chong in, bro. And because they put smoke in the cinema anyway, because for the effect. One just laughs because all she hears we like next to her, you know. Yeah, bro. Funny. And I got this sick vape pen. It's sativa and indica, so you can switch it. You hit indica, switch sativa, like whole. Yeah, I don't know where it is. Oh yeah.
Yes.
So you see here, Ron Burgundy, so that's sativa, and then Velvet Kush. So there's the hole, and then you push it. There's the indica.
That's cool. That's cool.
You want to hit?
100%.
It's very strong because it's live. This is live resin, not extract. No, take a bigger one. Yeah. Okay, now hold. Just hold it as long as you can. As long as it starts knocking. And that's instant just on your eyes. You won't feel it anywhere else because it's 93%, and it's live resin, which is like complete to anything you smoke. This is from Cali, like straight from Cali. Yeah, I paid like 3,000 baht for this thing, and bro, I bought it from the big importer. This is cost price.
Wow.
He's selling them for like 7 grand in his shop. Bro, you can buy these for like 7K in Patong. Okay, 5, 6 I've seen them.
100 baht a head, mate.
Okay, it's 2 grams. It's a gram of indica, gram is sativa.
So, very nice.
Bro, I was banging this thing on the plane to Bangkok. Fucking out under my hoodie, bro. Whoa. Come out.
Risky that, bro.
Nah, bro. It's like you just gotta hold, you know. So you gotta time the hit.
Yeah, like, they go through the airport and
What do you mean,
the bait.
bro? I put it in the tray,
Really?
bro. No joke. I had like 2. I took 2 with me. I took 15 grams as well. Half joint in my pocket.
I know what people like the vapes are illegal, but
Nah, big bro. How do you, is this weed? It doesn't look like weed.
vapes are illegal.
Yeah, but not at the airport. It's like it's international at the airport. You know what I'm saying? Like a vape is a normal thing. They're illegal in Thailand. You can't sell them, but everybody smokes them.
Okay, so, yeah.
It's like a gray area, you know. Nah, bro, I fucking look. Everybody vapes, bro. In Bangkok, everybody is vaping in Bangkok, and shameless clowns, bro, everywhere. So it's bro, it's Phuket. They don't like the tourists, you know. I'm like, well,
For some money makers,
yeah, bro. Fucking, that's what it is, yeah. Bro, I can't wait to leave. Like, fuck. I'd wished I was. Mike and I were talking. We were trying to get Grant to move out of here early because we were like, fuck it, we just want to move. We don't like Phuket. But Grant's like, oh, you know, cats, blah, blah, blah. So, but they going to Vegas soon, you know, like July to play World Series.
Like bro.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. So then it's like, we finished, you know. So then I'm going fucking one way Bangkok, bro.
What?
Like in like July, we don't know, bro. I'm ready to go now, you know. But I'm moving through. You can see the places in Bangkok, 7,000 baht a month. Condo's got like a co-working area, full-on gym, swimming pool at the bottom, swimming pool at the top, close to the BTS. Like literally, just walk there, 200 meters, boom, climb on, gone into the city. Bro, this is the way of life, you know. 7,000 baht. Bro, I'm paying 25,000 for that room. And it's dirty ass fucking. Wait, now, bro. Cheers.
Alright, bro.
Bro, 7 grand. And there the electric is cheap, bro. 1,000. If you're paying 1,000 baht in Bangkok for your electric at a studio, it's like wow, they're ripping you off. Bro, we pay 16,000 baht for electricity a month at this place. 16K, bro. What the fuck?
16K.
No,
Sure.
bro. Our water is like 3K.
To be fair, the wars are playing poker and all of these. Like, there's a lot of
Yeah,
lights are always on.
And Mike fucking leaves this thing on 24/7.
So that is.
So yeah, okay, ours is expensive, but I mean, like in Bangkok, 1,000 is a lot. Here it's like average 3K, no problem. On the BTS.
When I was there, I was just walking around, bro. Yeah. I was very different.
Yeah, bro, no, it's way different. Remember Good Girls, because they all come from the north, straight to Bangkok. They don't go north to Phuket. Only the hoes go to Phuket. But all the good girls go to Bangkok and get good jobs. So in the morning and in the afternoon when all the offices closes, that's prime time on the subways. Bro, I used to sit there and in the morning the smell, because they're all fresh washing, perfume vibes, lovely, bro. And it's take your pick. In Bangkok, bro, like even now when I was there, the chicks aren't used to like foreigners like us, you know? Because it's like nerdy guys in Bangkok and Thai guys. So when they see us, it's like this. They can't speak, you know. And I see that all the time. Even my missus, she's like, look at these, and the people stare at me because they don't see foreigners often. Chiang Mai as well, bro. There I got stared at,
Really?
bro. I've never been looked at that in my life. Like, you know, like people turn around like this. The little kid like points. Rude, like I'm not over exaggerating. Okay, I was walking with my mate as well. So he's got a tattoo, stuff like this. So, but they don't see foreigners like in Phuket. Here, everybody speaks English. There, it's all Thai. Yeah, bro. It's not many people speak English. You know.
I want to learn Thai.
Yeah, man. Well, since I've learned Thai, wow, they are so happy, bro. And they can't talk shit.
Yeah,
When they're talking, I know they're talking about me. And I let them know afterwards.
I was going to say,
First they talk.
do you ever let them do that?
Always.
Oh, bro,
Always. And then like towards the end when I'm going to say goodbye, I'll respond to something they say. And they're like, whoa, bro. But sometimes like if I'm being a dick, I'll show them straight away I can speak Thai. And then they're subservient, bro. Okay. And I can speak quite a lot now. So it's like now they're very, you know, it's way different. Even like small transactions, bro, is like when you speak Thai to them, they stop having this like smirky, smarmy attitude like when you're a foreigner, you know?
They're not like, yeah, bro. You always got
They cunts to us, bro. They absolute cunts to us. That's what I said to our missus the other day. It's like
7-Eleven
everywhere, bro.
wankers, bro.
Bro, we are your face. You should be saying thank you to us. Without tourists, you guys are fucked.
Literally, bro.
Bro, this gold shop, I went to go and buy gold the other day. 3 gold shops I walked out of because the ladies were like, you know, because I'm like, can I see this thing? Can I see this? I want to look. It's a big investment, you know? Yeah, can I see this? Can I see this? Eventually, like, can you decide? I say, excuse me? Fuck you. I walk out into this other shop. Bro, this lady, hello, okay, blah, 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 shows me everything. Then she's like, listen, this is a big choice. Walk around. Come back tomorrow. Like, you know, no problem. And I'm like, oh, but I will buy from you. She's like, we don't earn commission. She's like, you can order from anybody in my shop. Just come to this shop. It's good. Bro, I didn't even want to buy something. I bought something. You know, because I was like, you know what? You are nice. You know, other people, you know, they just, yeah. They just think, oh, we just window shoppers. No, bro, you want to spend 100 grand, but like it's not small money. It's like I'm thinking about it, you know. Even like I went to go and buy a cologne the other day at Central. Bro, this lady made me feel small. I asked her the price, 11 grand. I said, wow, expensive. You know, oh, you look over there if you don't like this one. I said, what the fuck? I said, how can you say that to me? I said, I want to buy this and you make me. Yeah, walks away. I'm like, Jesus. Go to another Central in Chiang Mai. This lady's so nice to me. Like, fuck, higher price than this. I bought it, bro. Because I was like, it's nice. Yeah.
Bro.
Just,
Bro.
yeah, but I wanted Tom Ford.
Yeah. Fair enough.
So, but I like Zara, bro. Yeah.
Go to Zara for yourself.
1,000 baht for 2.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, man. Bro, 11 grand for the Tom Ford. Yeah, but it's nice, bro. It's nice, bro. And then like
Is that
what?
gold? Are you wearing gold now?
Huh?
Is that
Yeah.
what you bought? Let me see.
Not this one. This one's small. This is the one I just bought. So yeah, this is 3 baht.
300 kilo.
Now 40. That's 45 grams. Yeah. So it's 45 times 3,000. Yeah, so it's like 250k, right? And I can sell that for 275 today.
Really?
Today, bro. This one I bought. This one was 50k baht. Sorry, this one exactly. This one was 44k with charges. If I go and sell it today, 64k. I made 20k on this one because I bought it when gold was very low. And here in Thailand, you know how they trade gold, it's a big thing. And so I had a problem with moving money. So I was buying gold with my card and selling it the next day for cash. I had gold bars here the other day, you should have seen, like gold bricks.
Really? So the price of gold in the shops is dependent on the price of gold on the market?
Yes. And so
I
that's,
didn't know that, bro.
yeah, bro, it's a great game. Bro, if you look at gold, like I bought gold now we're gonna talk per ounce dollars. I bought gold at $2,100 per ounce. Went up to $2,200. I took my bars, boom, sold it, made 10%. Finished. I was okay. It wasn't big. I only had two bars. It was 77K. So I made 7 grand. So I sold them for 84, 85. Bro, 1 week for buying and holding gold. So that's how the Thais made money. Is you should, bro. I'll take you one day. It's a cool trade. You get like a little guarantee. When I went to sell the gold bar the other day, bro, it took me 3 minutes. I walked in there. I gave her the gold bar. She weighed it, 15 grams, 37K in cash. Counted, signed, gone. 37K. Clean. Yeah, bro. No, it's easy. I'll show you. It's fucking sick. So I've been doing that like the past 2 weeks to try and move my money from South Africa because I've been rough, I've been down for a long time, so I've got to pay off a lot of people. Like I owed Grant a lot of money for stuff. And so I had to pay that off, but I couldn't withdraw more than 10,000 baht a day because of my limits from South Africa. They fucking hate us. And so yeah, so then I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go and swipe my card for 100K in the shop for gold, and then I'm gonna sell the bar. Swipe straight through. Okay, turn around, walk back. Can I sell this? Yeah, 100 grand. I lost nothing. So then I did it a couple more times, and then plugged the holes I needed to plug, and now I'm like, okay, wait for some more money and buy more gold. That's the way to do it, right? So if you ever want to move money, it's the way. What if I can stay here?
I just need a passive income, man. I need an income that I don't have to work for.
Yeah.
Because you can really do so much PT. I don't even really enjoy the PT, bro. I'm sick of doing it, mate. I'm
It's
sick
day-to-day,
of clients
Yeah.
that aren't motivated and don't really want to change. And I'm turning up for that in the first couple of weeks, like, yes, mate, we're going to
Yeah.
smash it, bro. Let's kill it, mate. And then it never fucking comes to fruition, bro. A month goes by and fall off.
Yeah.
2 months goes by and fall off. Eventually, the only one, mate.
So you need the capital for passive income. That's the problem. Like even for me, like I had such good passive income set up, before I left South Africa, and then like when I had to take a lot of my money out of that passive income, it became very difficult. Because when it's not a large number, it's not growing. And so it's like now I'm at a point where I'm like, okay, I'm trying to grow that amount because when you've got 100 grand, it's very simple to make 1% on 100 grand. It's a K, it's $1,000, and you can do that once a week. You're fine. You just live off that. You know what I'm saying? And that's very simple to make, like legally, like just from moving it from one online website to another. And so just like getting to that point is where I'm at now. So it's like grind for a little bit, do the day to day like and then move up. Let me just bring this in 1 sec. Welcome to the cash game here at Red Poker Room in the Landing Casino. This guy I'm commentating with is fucking comical. I hate to like make a joke because he's very big, but like when he breathes in the stream, I'm like just fucking hell sitting there. Can't hear him.
He's also just walked away.
Really?
Funny guy. Shame, bro. Jesus. Fucking hell. That's fucked.
Double sushi buffet will do that.
Yeah. Hmm?
Double sushi buffet will do that.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, I was telling you, like, my friend, he battles like with the weight like really badly, and sometimes when I talk to him on the phone, like we have long phone calls for my business back home, he's just
Really?
breathing so loud, and I'm like, how do you tell somebody nicely? But like I have to work, he has to make this business work with me, you know, and it's like he's my head of sales, you know. And so head of sales like very important in the business, and it's like it doesn't look great when he's going to clients, and it's like it's uncomfortable for me to say because some of the clients react like, oh, you're running a holistic brand, but how are you not representing the brand? So it's tough, bro. It's tough to deal with it, but because I don't want to shame the guy or something like that.
You need to take care of yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
You need to take care of yourself.
Guys forget that. That's the problem. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3.
Hello, Mr. Rich.
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Coming at you at the Red Dragon Poker Room. I hope you can hear me. $5,100 blinds, 6-handed.
Bob, can you hear me?
I can hear you, yes. I can hear you.
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3.
Hello. Testing.
There we go. One more time.
Testing.
Testing,
Hello,
testing.
Mr.
1,
Rich. Are you
3.
there? I can
you
hear
hear me?
you.
All righty.
Very well, Mr. Rich. So we got
Loud
some
and
cash game
clearly.
action now here. I hope you can hear me.
Did you hear any of my broadcast that I did introducing the cash game at all?
I don't think so, but we're here.
Interesting. Alrighty, so it appears that my mute button had been switched around. So I was on mute when I could be heard and could not be heard when I was off of mute. So unfortunately, none of my poker coverage got broadcasted. But I did
But we're
see
good because
Cat getting involved nice and easily and warming up these tables appropriately. The guy's not sitting as deep as they were last night, so let's see if it does unfold.
$50, $100 blinds. And I believe we're only six-handed, so that should make for some increased ranges.
Is that Tim in the white shirt and the black hat? Ah, you weren't here last night, Bob. It was myself and Ron Regis. We had an interesting
Yes,
character. Yeah.
Well, Ron Regis is an interesting character in and of
That
himself.
too. That too. Nice guy. However, this guy Tim on stream ended up reloading a couple of times, and so I wanted to see if he was here again for another stab at it.
Is this the fellow, Mr. Tim? That might
That's
be him.
exactly him. That's him.
So we're in for a fun evening with Mr. Tim, and Superman has the snowman.
Cat also with a very playable hand, so coming along from the button will complete in the big blind.
Jack 8-7. Superman has his set. Tim has top pair. Two clubs on the board, though, for Superman. That should make him consider some issues as he flat calls $800 bet. Wow. FOV folds despite hitting second pair. Queen of spades on the turn. Tim needs a 10 for straight. Same story with Cat. Superman bets 3.6 thousand. Cat 2018. He's gonna call it. Tim lets it go. Cat needs a 10. He gets an ace instead. This could be ugly for Mr. Cat 2018. He goes all in. Superman all in. 6.4K. And he tosses his top pair. Superman makes 6.5 grand. Fairly interesting hand there.
Excuse me. Blinds at 5,100, so just like yesterday, the guy's sitting pretty deep. Superman 170 bigs, Cat 250 bigs. I don't know about you, Bob. I do love myself some deep stack cash game action. Guys get very, very inventive.
Well, if someone wants to stake me for a deep stack cash game, sure. But I play deep stacks, but very low blinds. At any rate, both have aces, and it's Jack 2-2. And Cat ahead here. Yeah, I guess if you can get the bigger the stack, the more you can play around. As a 7 of spades comes out on the turn. Cat is gonna bet with his top pair, top kicker. Mr. CF.
Just bluff catching at this point, so lays that one down correctly.
Tim wearing an interesting shirt there with the word queen on it, if I'm not mistaken. Superman has picked up a queen. Mr. Zhang leads out with his raises to 300 with King 10-0. And Charlie Foxtrot goes all in with pocket sixes.
Charlie Foxtrot.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to call Mr. CF tonight, if you don't mind.
I like it.
Every now and then. Zhang cannot call. And it's $400 for CF. I'm liking that flannel shirt he's got, huh?
Yeah, me too.
It's like he's been out chopping
Very
wood all day.
lumberjack vibes. Do you see all of them have that same little
Either that or
protector?
yeah, either that or he's the bassist in a grunge band. Something like that. At any rate. Hand number 8. This high stakes cash game here at the Red Dragon Poker Room in Landing Casino. King 10 again for Zhang and pocket checks for FOV. Naturally, FOV 3 bets. Zhang calls 2,000 already in the pot. Oh, and it's a boat on the flop for FOV.
Oh, you can't ask for much better than that, Bob.
Zhang is toast. Oh, small bet by FOV, huh? Instead of a check. Wow, and FOV's liking the call. 8 of hearts, so Zhang drawing very much dead at the moment. They check, and it's a second heart. Zhang checks, and FOV attempt to grow the pot. Surely he's going to stick some chips in there. And gets away from. Sometimes when you get a big hand in poker, it doesn't mean you're going to make much money off it. Just the small blind and the big blind, no antes. Tim's turn to have King 10. That's a trendy starting hand. Superman with Queen, Jack of Diamonds out of the small blind. Zhang calling with 7-4 suited. And Tim has King 10 off. And can't ask for much more better than that. Tim has flopped 2 pair. 2 hearts on the board. Superman has an open-ended straight. I'm going to have some fun here. Superman bets 7,000. Zhang goes all in with a heart draw. Tim has gone all in, 6,100 with 2 pair. Superman I think Superman covers the other 2. Yeah, that's right. Right now, the 2 pair is skating on thin ice. There are 2 draws here that can beat him. Any heart or ace or 9. Wow. What a hand. High drama at the Reddragon poker room. It's none of that. So the 2 pairs still clinging on. And it's a jack. And Tim has. It's Tim who gets his straight. That's right. He felt Zhang. And Superman has lost a bunch of cash as well. Unbelievable hand. Never a dull moment here at the Reddragon poker room. Open-ended straight draw completed. 2 pair on the flop. Does not win. There was some serious money exchanged right there. Looks like we've had some reloads at the table.
Yeah, some deeper stacks here, that's for sure. Superman and Tim both sitting with quite a healthy looking stack. Ooh, who's that joining the table?
We have another player. We're no longer that short-handed anymore.
Mystery man.
That'll surely change the dynamics around here.
I'm sure.
Here we go. Hand number 10. There you already see the in players means Zhang. Ace 9 suited is mucked. Cat 3 bets.
Nice hand to 3-bet out of the small blind. King with the offsuit does allow your opponent to have all of those Jack, Queen, King, X type holdings. Dang, though, peeling the suited ace here. However, ooh, Queen. A little bit interesting now. King 10, Queen 5 on the board so far.
Oh, there's the Jack.
How do you like it? Zhang says, I'll take my straights on the river.
He comes from behind. And Zhang is going to pick up an extra 10,000 on with his straight. You would think at this level, you're not likely to find on this table. All of these guys for sure know how to play, as FOV has this beautiful looking Jack 10 of diamonds, but he's first to act. But he raised 3 times the big blind. Cat calls with pocket fours. Ching, the new player with the option. Zhang has hit the board.
Middle pair for Zhang here. Not feeling too comfortable though. Those nines, a little bit scary.
Ching with an inside straight draw. Needs a
And
7.
Bob, you missed Ching last night. Really, really colorful character. And unfortunately, last night losing quite a significant chunk. So I hope tonight he has some better success at this table.
Goes around, comes around. That's how it is in life. Is it that way in poker? Ching is raised with his gut shot. FOV has
FOV,
nothing but a run. Yeah,
yeah,
doesn't have much.
not at all.
Runner, 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 runner. Um, Flush as a board is now paired 6.
Wow. Ching is all in. Looks like it. Oh no, just a very, very big bet. Oh,
It is. It's
yeah, it was an
2.9.
all in.
That's enough to drive FOV off the hand.
I think he picked up 2.9, Bob. I think he shoved all in,
Yeah, he picked up
and that was
2.9. Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
that's right.
yeah. Graphics just doing us a little bit dirty there, but we'll get there in the end.
Charlie under the gun with a suited ace. Zhang out of the small blind. Calls it. And he's a dog here heading to the flop.
Yeah, interesting decision here for Zhang to come in from the small blind. Not an easy hand to play out of position. Jack 5 deuce. Even this flop quite difficult, and that's why C bet by CF good enough to take this one down.
There's your chip count. Lots of dough out there. Cat 2018, the biggest stack. But he's the second biggest loser tonight. Tim with the most in cumulative winnings. He's 8 grand up, almost 9 grand up. Pocket nines for Superman. Ace King for Cat 2018. We're going to see something going down here in this hand.
Absolutely. Church, always good enough for a 3-bet. And with a name like Cat 2018, unpredictable is one word I would use.
So it's two-handed. Superman's gone all in. And has it been called by Cat? Yes, it has. Coin flip.
Ace King versus the pocket nines here. Who's your money on, Bob?
Well, before I
Too
could
late.
answer, the ace has come out. And Superman needed a 9, and 10 is close, but no cigar. And Cat adds almost 11 grand to his war chest. I hope one day I can come to this Reddragon poker room and match my wits at the 10, 1, and 21 blind table, if there's such a thing.
10.
That's about all
Say it again.
all my bankroll.
10 and 1.
10 and 21 blind table. That's about all my bankroll and my skills can handle.
I don't even think I can play 10 and 20 blinds, to be honest with you. It's a bit high for my price range.
Oh, okay. A bit
I'm playing more like,
beyond your pay grade.
yeah, I'm playing more 5 and 10 cent.
Mm-hmm. I'm down for that.
Then you can,
Yeah. I have played that kind of game actually. I played 2.5 peso, 5 peso. So that 5 pesos is a bit under 10 US cents. At
Is
any
that
rate, back at the
Filipino
ranch,
peso,
Zhang.
yeah?
Yeah, pesos. Yeah, the Philippines. Zhang has hit this board pretty well. He's got a good kicker. Top pair.
Top pair, good kicker. Ching not going anywhere, as he does have a monster draw to the second nuts.
And he still has that draw with one street left. Shan going all in. It's going to make it expensive for Ching to chase the draw. One card to go. He has 12 outs, though. That doesn't feeling it.
Testing, testing.
I am here. Apologize for any technical difficulties. And we may never know what went down in that hand.
Well, if you were to guess, what did Ching end up doing?
Fold.
Think so?
That's what I'd do.
Okay, but put yourself in Ching's shoes. $10,000 is probably what he spent at breakfast.
Could be. Caviar breakfast.
That's it. It's expensive in Jeju. Testing, testing.
Well, it looks like we're back.
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, Mr. Rich. I hope you can hear me.
Yep, loud and clear. Mr. Bob Guerrero, Rich Cooper, back with the action here from the Red Dragon Poker Room. Queen Jack suited for FOV here, hijack position, raising it up. 700 is the amount that he goes for, and after CF calls it, Tim says, that's not the price that I want this pot to be, and 3 bets it up to 2.5k. And Bob, I don't know about you, but 4.3k in a pot pre-flop is pretty big by my standards.
Well, that's like um, a lot of months of work for me. So, yeah, I would tend to be of the same point of view.
Absolutely.
Suited connector on suited connector. Tim says, no thanks. And he showed his cards as well. Queen Jack.
And any idea what these little figurines are on the table, Bob?
Figurines. The card protectors. The chip protectors, you mean?
But everybody's got the same one.
Everybody's got the same one. Maybe it's a freebie from Red Dragon Poker Room. I don't know. That's a real good question.
I was thinking it had something to do with the Squid Game or the stand-up game.
Could be. Nobody bothering with Zhang's 3 times big blind raise. I know there are 2 callers rather. Excuse me, CF and Tim have called. Ace 8-6. Tim has hit. Bottom pair. Lousy kicker. And he flips over his 6-3. It off cut off as
Almost an,
well. Good position.
almost an insult to injury there when your opponent tables that sort of hand.
It does kind of mess with the opponents though. Cat still with the biggest stack. You're sending a message to your opponent that I can play everything. Okay, they're collecting the figurines now.
Yeah, so it must be something to do with the stand-up game. You can see then after they collect that, somebody's paying out some form of ante to the rest of the table.
Cumulative winnings. Tim, the leader there, and one chap is down 12. FOV with the pocket sixes. 3 times the big blind seems very much to be the standard pre-flop raise around this table. And then we have a repop from Charlie Foxtrot with his suited king. We got a coin flip. 10, 8, 6. FOV has mined the set.
What do you think of his check there? Interesting.
Well, there's 2 clubs, so, and now there's some texture here. He has checked again, has he?
Yeah. Interesting.
Surely he's got a repop here with the 2 clubs.
His opponent
and the 2 hearts.
only has 1-to-1 stack to pot ratio, so
draw.
there we go.
Mm-hmm.
It's all in and a call from CF.
The sixes, the FOV doesn't want to see a heart, and he doesn't. Hang on, is there a straight somewhere? Yeah, CF picks up the straight, and CF adds 12,500. So he had two draws on that river card, didn't he? No wonder he called.
Absolutely. Flush flush draw and the
Flush and
straight
straight.
draw, so just a matter of time. If all that money went into the center there, and just like that, he is up. Nice chunk, 12.5k added to his stack. So 240 big blinds. What do you make of that one, Bob?
If FOV bet on the first on the flop and on the turn, maybe he wouldn't have lost that hand, would he? Maybe he would have made it too expensive for CF to run away. So the perils of slow playing.
That's the exact reason why I said to you it's interesting that he decided to check flop and turn, because you just allow your opponent to catch up, and that's exactly what he did. That king 9 never should have got to that river.
Yeah, there were 2 clubs and 2 hearts.
Yeah, so you got to charge those draws a high price.
If it was an uncoordinated board with no texture whatsoever, perhaps checking would have been okay, but I guess not a board like that. And
absolutely,
naturally, he's gone to the cage here and gotten himself some new chips.
I think we all know how that feels, Bob.
Yeah. I've never been able to do that, though. Signed for my chips. I've always had to put out some bills. I guess he's getting the VIP treatment.
That's it.
Plenty of hearts out there.
Plenty of hearts ready to get broken.
10, 9, 8. Zhang has a nice little open-ended straight draw, and he checks it. Quick call on the bet. 5 of hearts, and now again Zhang with the 2 kinds of draws. FOV bets. 900 to call. no, Zhang only has one draw. Part, excuse me, he only has the draw. He gets the king FOV. Spike the king on the river.
Yeah, interesting decision here for FOV. King being an overcard, so must know he's got the best hand. Zhang not getting here with strength or nothing. So definitely a middle strength hand for his opponent. FOV looks like an overbet, and that's exactly what it is. 3,000 into 2.8k. Large overbet there from Zhang.
FOV takes down modest earnings of 1,400. King 8 for Tim. FOV 10-9 suited from small blind. This is a nice hand to play in a cash game. He's going to call the 3-bet.
Interesting. What do you make of their open sizes? Bob 7x, 7.5x.
Very interesting. That's what I can say. Ace 9 7 2 spades. FOV has hit. Earlier we were just doing 3 times. Now there seems to be a shift in the vibe as a jack of clubs has appeared. And Ching has a flush draw. Second nuts. And he bets. Just the third pair for FOV. What to do?
Oh, yes, decision time. In the blender, clearly.
The old Osterizer. Surely the prudent thing is to send these whole cards into the middle of the table and go on to the next hand.
One would think, Bob, but I have seen stranger things happen in these cash
Oh,
games.
we've seen some stranger things in the last few days. He mucks it. And Ching shows his draw. Are we gonna get a rabbit? A rabbit graphic? No rabbit graphics in cash game. Okay.
You do like the rabbits.
Good bet. Oh, I love it. Nothing like a choose your own adventure in poker. Great bet there by Ching.
Good enough to take it down. Ching, impressive last night and up until a point where, like I said, unfortunate. But we did end the stream, and I wonder if he was able to claw some of that back.
Meanwhile, CF up almost 15 grand already today. Checks for Zhang.
The dreaded jacks in the cutoff. 100 big blinds in a very, very dirty cash game. How confident are you feeling here, Bob?
I really, Jacks, you gotta go hard with them, but if you see the overcards, you really have to think twice. Make you or break you. FOV is 3-bet with a weak suited king. And there's one caller that's giving Zhang the odds here, I would think. And he's going to call it. Oh, no. It's just two-handed. Suddenly I'm confused. 979. Two clubs. FOV's got a reason to go out swinging here on this flop. FOV has a reason to go out swinging, and he bets 1,000. And Zhang has re-raised 2,500. He doesn't like the flop with the two clubs and the 7 and the 9's kind of close together. So he's making it expensive for FOV to chase this draw. And he's gone all in over the top. Zhang with his jacks. He has called as well. The pot's up to almost 22 grand. The
Wow.
jacks lead, but
Can you believe
only
it?
just. There's
Oh
the
my
8
goodness.
of clubs. And FOV takes down a colossal chunk of cash.
Zhang absolutely kneecapped, falling over 4 chips, as you can imagine.
High drama.
Drama at the Red Dragon poker room is right, Bob. These gentlemen not afraid of action. I must say I'm quite surprised Superman, the guy with the big shirt, hasn't got involved much. Been quite quiet this evening.
You're right. That is a big shirt. That might even fit me.
I think it might
At
even
the
fit me.
moment, it might fit both of us at the same time. Not that we'd ever try that, but right now we've got 6 dudes able. I mean, I like you, but I don't think I like you that much. Anyway,
Yeah.
6-handed at the moment, unless someone's going to sneak in with some fresh chips.
I don't know. These boys look very, very comfortable at the moment. Maybe they're just keeping this game behind closed doors for a reason. It's always difficult to get into these cash games on the side of these big events.
It's safe to assume that these guys joined the main event, the champ event, or knocked out early, or they're just pure cash game guys. I don't know. Maybe a little bit of both.
Yeah, I saw. What was his name? There was a guy, a wild guy in the cash game, three betting, four betting, and then he had a massive stack in the main event, almost six starting stacks. So it shows that some of these guys do transition quite smoothly.
I guess you've got to be that kind of player who can switch from one discipline to another because there are just so many differences between cash and live. I guess you get more calls, all in calls in cash games, don't you? Because you can always reload. Whereas in tournaments, you're trying to stay alive, especially when the rebuy period is over. So, in a way, it's more fun to watch this. Well, hello there, Cowboys for Mr. CF. Re-raise.
And you see, this is the thing here. In a cash game, like you were saying about the all ins, in a cash game, when you're sitting with 250 big blinds, Tim, 160 big blinds, do you really feel comfortable getting it all in, even with kings pre flop? You're flipping for almost $50,000 then.
Mm-hmm. It takes some nerve.
That's for sure.
Tim's still the underdog despite the fact that he hit the board. Two pair. Oh my goodness.
Oh, well.
Tim's hit his two
Ask and
pair.
you shall
Wow.
receive.
Wow.
And very, very disguised. I think that's key here, Bob. CF, not going
Yeah.
to be seeing this two pair.
Tim is not going to be smooth calling. He raises it to 4,600. That ace is going to trouble CF for sure, at the very least. But can he let go of these beautiful kings here? 9,600 already in the pot. Oh, great fold.
Very nice indeed.
And Tim shows his 5-2.
Yeah, very friendly here, Bob. These guys obviously not taking this too seriously.
If I was paying poker for this kind of money, I'd be taking it very seriously. But these guys are pros. I'm sure they're buddies.
Yeah, and you know, Bob, when you're playing cash games with $1,000 minimum buy-in, you've got to not really care. And I think this is actually a $10,000 minimum buy-in, 100 big blinds.
Wow, 10,000. You can buy a pretty decent used car in a lot of places for that kind of money. King Queen offsuit from Superman. There's the raise.
And Ching not going anywhere. He has a king. He will see a flop.
Queen 10-8. Rainbow. Superman hits. Top pair. Great kicker. Chang folds. As the old
There
adage
we go.
says, the flop will disappoint you. Chip count. Cat still the biggest. Ching the smallest stack. But in cumulative winnings, it's CF and Tim who are leading the way. Superman, wow. He has bled chips to the tune of $11,400. Okay, what seems to be going on here?
Oh,
Player coming
new.
back in. Recycled player.
Oh, new stack. That's what it is. So those little figurines on the table definitely have something to do with the Squid Game they have active. So take note of the players that don't have one. They may be going a little bit wild in the hands leading up to the last one to be gathered.
10-3-2. Couple of diamonds. Superman hits. The flop. Squid Game or no Squid Game. He's betting.
He's got top pair. Rest assured he is betting. However, Ching picks up middle. Zhang gut shot. Do we imagine they will hang around for at least a turn?
Ching has a dime as a flush draw, and he's raised with it. Superman's gone all in. Ching with a decision to make here. And he goes all in as well. Superman doesn't want to see a diamond. Nine. No help to Ching. And to add insult to injury there, it is two pairs for Superman. And that's 5,800. The dollar sign there caught me out. I thought the pot was 55,000. Okay, just 5,800.
I mean, the way you say just 5,800.
Yes, for these guys, it's just 5,800. But yeah, big pot. Hand number 26. It's been eventful this session.
Cat gonna loan Ching some money.
Mm-hmm. Ching with ace queen off. And naturally, three bets. Rockets for FOV. And he's not going to get a set on this, but he's got the aces because Cat and Ching also have aces. I guess flatting is not an option here. Or is it?
What do you see? Ching has just reloaded for 30k,
Four
Bob.
bet, yeah.
And he may just lose. Listen, ooh. No, he hasn't folded. He still has cards in front of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's all in.
He has at least called. He's all in, yeah. Aces
FOB
against ace
snapped,
queen.
and Ching is all in again. This time for 30K.
Unbelievable. Oh, and he hits his queen. Needs another one. Not
Wow.
coming. No help.
So,
Aces
so that's
prevail.
50K in 15 minutes.
Wow. That's all I can say. Wow. That's pretty amazing. That's, I guess that's the biggest pot of the night thus far, isn't it, Rich?
I think so. The previous one was with himself and the other guy. Wow. Ching, not running very smoothly at the moment. Wouldn't you agree, Bob?
Well, ace queen, a trouble hand in many situations, and it was one there. And we're doing some math sorting out here. So Ching has gotten himself some more plastic discs. And this appears to be a new player, perhaps, or a returning player.
Yeah, I can't say I've seen this guy before.
Looks like we're going to be eight-handed. $50, 100 blind still in hand 27. Superman, Queen, Jack, early position. Does he want to play it in an eight-handed table? Yes, he does. Raising to 400.
The new guy, wow. Did you see that stack that he sat down with, Bob?
There's a lot of moolah there. CF calls with King 10 suited. Zhang has ugly hold cards. Has he come on for the ride? Jack 9-2. Superman hits. CF has picked up a draw. Can you explain to me what Zhang is doing there with 4-3 offsuit? Okay, he's out.
Yeah, and even if he was still in, Bob, I would not have any good explanation for that.
Maybe he was in
And
position. I forget his position already. Three of hearts. Superman still in charge. CF still hoping and praying for the queen as he comes out swinging here on the turn. 1,800. A queen or a 10 helps him. Superman, top pair, very good kicker. Rainbow board. This should be a fairly easy call, unless he's going to go for the repop. $4,800. CF tosses it. Strong bet there by Superman.
Yeah, Superman showing us why he has that nickname. But I'd love to know the story behind this shirt, Bob. Last night he wore the exact same shirt, won a lot of money, and came back in the same shirt tonight. Still
Well,
unironed.
I guess he's got 2 or 3 of them. Maybe, or he just wears it when he plays poker and wears something else during the day. I don't know. I hope for the sake of the other chaps on the table that that's the case. And the air conditioning is efficient here in the Reddragon poker room.
That's rest assured.
Couple of ace-9s. CF likes this queen-jack suited out of the small blind. Three bet. Superman in bad position. He's thinking if he wants to chuck in another 1,500.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, 3-bet from CF in the small blind. Very, very strong, especially versus the initial raise from the early position of Superman. And now Superman just flatting, so one would think he does remove the top end of his range. Seeing strength. CF now. But big bet.
7, 6, 5, 2 spade. The ace-9 of Superman now improved big time. Both have overcards on the board. And both have overcards. CF delivers a bet of 2,200. An 8 here gives Superman the straight, so he's got a gut shot. How much does he want to pay for that gut shot? He calls. There's a 10 of spades. That's a third spades. That's going to make both players slam on the brakes, one imagines. CF checks. Superman, a cautious check, and it's a 7. Board pair 7 of clubs. CF has absolutely nothing aside from the pair sevens on the board. Can he make a bet here to try and pilfer this pot? He's has checked. The Superman think he is ace high is going to be enough to carry the day. He goes all in and CF folds. Well played there by Superman. You're watching high stakes cash game action from the Red Dragon poker room here at the Landing Casino in Jeju, Shinhwa World. The beautiful island of Jeju, south of the Korea Republic. Bob Guerrero learning with every hand from the very highly experienced Rich Cooper.
Yeah, thank you very much for that great introduction, Bob. Absolute pleasure to be here. Lots of action here from the Red Dragon poker room. And these guys not going anywhere anytime soon, so sit back, folks, relax, grab yourself a drink, get ready for some 5100.
Cheng has raised with 4-3 offsuit from early position.
Yeah, very, very interesting decision. Ching obviously wanting to lose a little bit more money, hasn't lost enough yet.
You are brutal, aren't you? But I guess it is what it is. It is what it is.
That's it. It is what it is.
Superman has hit this flop hard, and Ching bets a C bet, and Superman calls it. And there's Mr. Ching has hit the board. He's got bottom pair with 4 kicker. And he bets. Superman calls.
I mean, Ching is probably just gonna go all in here.
Superman with the straight. Thanks to that 10 on the river. Ching. Surely he has
With
to
the
just
3.
check fold. There's a bet from Superman, and Ching folds. So you wouldn't mind facing up against, if you saw him Ching in a cash game to your left. I mean, you wouldn't
I
be
would
too
run.
You would run. Okay.
Run to the cash game, I mean.
You'd run to the cage to put all your life savings there.
100%. And my mom's life
100%.
savings.
Oh, nice. The thing about poker is you don't necessarily need to be incredibly skilled to join these games, but you do need the funds. And if you got the funding, you're in.
And that's the thing. These guys aren't scared of these amounts. So even if, a rig is sitting at these games, Bob, these dollar amounts sometimes scare regular players. However, these guys who are just here for the fun aren't scared by these amounts. And look at big boy Tang, $150,000.
Wow.
It's a big
Wow.
stack.
Computer hand. Queen 7 suited. Ace Jack for Mr. Cat. Out of the big blind. And he 3 bets with it. And Mr. Ching with the suited connector from under the gun straddle. So he has straddled. Surely he's going to call a re-raise here. Oh, he folds. Wow.
Interesting.
Breaking news. Ching folds. Zhang isn't the greatest of hands, but that is a very impressive stack. But Zhang retreats. Plenty of stuff going down here at the Reddragon.
That's for sure. I'm very interested to see Tang play a hand with this big stack.
Ace 2 suited for FOV. CF3 bets his suited connector.
And I think somebody needs to let Phil Ivey know that there's a big cash game going here. From what I hear, he loves the big cash games.
And I think this would be a profitable game for him as the flop goes Jack 10-10 rainbow. CF has missed. FOV now somewhat ahead. C bet from CF. He's got a gut shot. And there's a raise from FOV. He sensed some weakness. CF, it appears, is going to play along. CF wants an 8. He got half of an 8. Whoever bets here, I think is going to take this pot down. These guys only have one street left. FOV, the pot's almost 9,000. A half pot bet or bigger should do it, I would think. There it is. And CF folds.
When in doubt, bet, as they say.
Winning poker is aggressive poker. It's as simple as that.
Definitely.
The thing about being aggressive is being aggressive intelligently, of course.
Let's see who is aggressive and who is aggressive intelligently at this table.
Hand number 32. Ace Jack for FOV. Just the limp. I haven't been seeing much limping. There's Tim with the raise. Is FOV going to go over the top here? Tang with pocket fives. Tang can go over the top. He'd love to isolate and be heads up here with the pocket fives on the flop. Just a flat call. Surely a repop here, Rich, for FOV. Surely.
I think it's certainly a spot. It's just versus this big stack of Tang. You got to be aware.
There's the 4-bet.
And yeah, Cat, I always suspected would make this call. Wow,
Let's see
he's
how
made the
Tang
call
feels.
and more.
Oh, wow. Okay. 5-bet.
5-bet
Tang.
up to
Wow.
11,000.
Yeah, Tang had to go away. And FOV He must feel he's up against a big pocket right now. Surely that's very much within his range.
Tough spot.
Folding here isn't a bad idea if I was FOV without seeing my opponent's cards. In the tank, along with the goldfish, is FOV.
Yeah, tough one here, Bob. Knows his opponent is unpredictable.
Mhm. That can be the only reason why he's still sticking around.
I'm sure
All
that's what
things
makes his
being,
decision so much harder.
yeah,
Oh,
all
lays
things being
down.
equal. Whoa, did he show the ace four? Did Cat show the ace four? Not sure.
Yeah, I couldn't
But he
see.
lays down.
Big pot going the way of Cat there. Up to 42K now.
And don't you love it when you've just lost a big pot and then you're given a good hand, but can be problematic. And FOV has just limped. So he's expecting some action later on. Pre-flop.
Yeah, I'm sure he thinks that there's no way these gentlemen go to a flop with only $450 in the pot. But wow, this is probably the smallest
Wow.
flop we've seen.
Jack 8-7. Not very often. Ace King is limped. And it's four. Ace King, not great four-handed. A two has come out. The CF has hit the 7. Now the Ace King finally gets his ace on the river. And he bets 500. Zhang calls and is out kickered. Just a very small pot, though.
Yeah, strange that they decided to keep that one so small.
'Twas a collective decision, I guess.
Teamwork.
High stakes cash game poker here from the Reddragon Poker Club in the Landing Casino of Jeju, Shinwa World. Tang with the snowman.
Nobody wanting to tango with the big stack, Mr. Tang.
There's some respect, I guess.
Yeah, 150,000. Not small money by any means.
Is there a limit to how much you can buy in for in a cash game like this? There's a minimum. Is there a maximum?
I don't think at this one, to be honest, Bob.
Wow. I could. I guess you could sit down with $1 million if you wanted to. Would be kind of crazy, but
I
you
think it's
know,
been done, to be honest.
yeah,
I'm pretty sure it has.
possibly with bigger blinds than this.
Yeah, that's the funny part about this, Bob. It's just the size of the blinds in relation to the binds.